are they forgetting the Obama administration has long been accused of this type of spying on political enemies? Joining us right now to break it all down is investigative journalist and the senior vice president of Capital Research Center, Matthew Vadum. Matthew, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So, Matthew, what do you make of this? You've got the President of the United States going out saying, I think the former president was spying on me here at Trump Tower.
Well, this is the kind of thing that ordinarily would sound pretty ridiculous, except that we're dealing with Barack Obama here. I think that this is shaping up potentially to be Barack Obama's very own Watergate, except that it is on a scale so audacious that it makes Richard Nixon's actual Watergate scandal look pretty tame by comparison. We know that President Obama spied on his enemies. He even spied on his friends, Angela Merkel and various United Nations officials. We know that he somehow obtained all sorts of phone records from journalists, right. Associated Press and so on, from Fox's own James Rosen.
That's right.
There was some eavesdropping. Cheryl Atkinson has made a credible complaint that her computer was hacked into. Supposedly, a technician looked at it and said that this was done with the kind of software that only the government has. So, you know, a lot of this is all shadowy, and we still don't know a lot of concrete details. But it certainly looks like President Obama was up to no good. Whether it was to influence the outcome of the November election, maybe, maybe not. But at least it seems more likely to me that it was to sabotage the incoming Trump administration.
Absolutely. And you know what, Matthew, you know what else is simply the fact that you've got all this. Okay, so we just had Robbie Mook on, Hillary's former campaign manager, who said, yeah, they were wiretapping the Russians and the people who, at Trump Tower and elsewhere, who were Trump's associates. He admitted there was wiretapping. But the key is, then, if you've got the wiretap, you've got to have somebody in the press you can hand it to, and it's that leaking that is driving the president crazy as well.
Well, as the current president, yes, as well it should. The intelligence community is supposed to be part of the executive branch. They're supposed to carry out the will of the president, subject to the laws of the land. And right now, a lot of them are making it very difficult for President Trump to do his job. Right. And it seems like they're loyal to President Obama. Yeah. This has been called Obama's shadow government, or a deep state conspiracy. And I think we've only learned the broad outline so far, and that, to use a cliche, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
You could be right. All right. Matthew, thank you very much for joining us today from our DC
Thanks very
bureau.
much.
Thank you, sir.